Okay, you're here. I can begin? Oh, that's good. That's really good. I'm glad to hear that. Hold on while I begin at the speed of light. Literally, though, I just needed to shut my door. Because I don't want to bother Kira with me doing all this. What's up? Nothing really. Like, I just wanted to, like, hang out, you know? Just one of those days. I just kind of want to just walk over here. Hold on. There we go. Okay. I just kind of wanted to just hang out and see what you guys were doing. What's wrong, Banjo Roll? Do you not like me? What happened to me? A lot of things happened to me. What in particular? How's the meth? The meth is good. The meth is streamlined and what's the other word? What do you do with meth? The meth is smoked. Is that a vagina on your chest? No, it's just the hole that my third arm comes out of. What's the update on your wallpaper situation? What wallpaper is that? Which wallpaper are you talking about? You look so different when I first met you. I'm sorry. I've changed a lot. I've formed. My skin has expanded and given me arms. How'd that Game Shop collab thing go? I legitimately have no idea what you're talking about. The third arm is for special occasions. You have to buy me dinner first. I'm not just gonna show you my third arm. Oh, the mold situation? So, there is now a hole in my wall. Other than that, things went okay. I mean, I'm not very good at doing wall texturing, but I did get some on there. So, there's texture all over the wall. It's just, it kind of looks a certain way, you know? And that certain way just happens to be not too great. I'm not saying it looks like shit, but I'm not saying it looks fantastic. It needs another layer. Realistically, it just needs another layer. And then I've got to paint it. So, you know, stuff needs to be done. I do have a body. It is nice and tall. I've got fingers too. Fingers and hands. I should show them to you. Hold on. Behold my fingers and hands. Look at them. Would you hold hands with me? You should. I wish you would hold hands with me. I wouldn't mind having somebody to hold hands with. Realistically, I don't think we have the technology yet. You won't hold my hand because of the technology? Fingers that long, you could do a lot of things. You're damn right I can. I can also sway from side to side. Just a little bit. And here we go. Here's my little toesies. Wait, no, I can't show those on Twitch. I'm sorry. Disregard my toes. Disregard the feet and the toes. Those are only for the times when we are together and in the hot tub, as is tradition. You would hold my hand? Aw. I could put on many rings. I could put on several rings on these fingers. Look how long and lustrous they are. They're so delicious. I mean, purple. Don't heart my feet. Don't heart my feet. Don't do that. Don't fucking do that. Don't you fucking ever do that. You fucking heart my feet one more goddamn time. You are out of here, mister. You are fucking out of here. You're playing Jetpack Joyride? What is that? Is that a video game? I feel like I actually know what it is, and I just don't remember it. No, I don't know what Jetpack Joyride is. Alright, Mr. Winky Face. You're out of here. Somebody get this clown out of here. You can't talk about feet on Twitch. Especially not my feet. It's an old mobile game, been around for a long time. I don't play many mobile games. My razor died halfway through buzzing my head, so now I'm just gonna sit in here with half-shaved head. That's awesome! Hey, Beat's here. Hey, Beat. What are you up to? When we playing RO again? I don't know. Sometime soon, I'm sure. I love RO, so I just haven't played it recently. How about some Moro Mori? Maybe. I'd be down for playing Moro Mori. It's like it's like Flappy Bird without pipe. So what's the conflict then? You got an ISIS? That's amazing. What's like the conflict if there's no pipes? Wouldn't there being no pipes mean that like there's nothing to hit? And then nothing to get in the way? Or are there like tiny men shooting you down from the sky? Little tiny men with lock-on rocket launchers. That's how I'd make the game. I'd zip around in my spacecraft, and there'd be little tiny men like ants on the ground. Hit me up and I can play it for you. The mobile game, Jetpack Joyride. I like how creative you're getting. Nuh-uh. You don't have to lie to me. It's okay. It's fine. You don't have to like me. It's not like I like you or anything. Baka. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Where do you guys get like sound effects and stuff from if you need a sound effect for something? I recently have found out that it's very difficult to get a hold of some sound effects. Like they're high quality sound effects. You can get ones from like YouTube, but they're always those extremely shitty ones. I'm having fun just kind of like staring at this at these hands sway back and forth. I know you're jealous. Jetpack men shooting at birds. That would be like... That's like a combination of the two things I said. That already exists. It's called Duck Hunt. Yeah, but in Duck Hunt, you don't have a jetpack. Do some Foley work? I love doing Foley work. Back when I was a teenager, like when we needed... Like, I did a lot of these, like... These really shitty, like, early YouTube videos with my friend back when we were in middle school. Several of them were, like, really cringy. Some of them are just, like, really bad. One of them in particular was called The Great Race of... The Great Race of Zimbabwe and Other Places Inexplicably Smelling Like Bacon. It's very raw XD muffins, LOL. You know what I mean? But we made Foleys for that kind of stuff back when we had it. And making Foley stuff is a lot of fun. You basically just go around with like a recording piece of equipment and a microphone and just do random actions, trying to get, you know, anything usable. 99% of the time you don't find anything. Just download a good YouTube video with sound effects and then convert it into an MP3. Yeah, but all the stuff you can find on YouTube that's sound effects are like really low quality sound effects with like really low bit rates and stuff. It's always like really, really shoddy sound effects. Like I tried to get this squash sound for the logo, and the only ones I could find on YouTube were like really shitty. Though I did find a really good, like, balloon blowing up. Bruh, sound effect number 3. Why not make one yourself? That's a good question. Probably because I don't have the, I don't have any, like, slop around me. I don't have any sludge. Make one of my voice? What would I use your voice for? I don't know, I could probably find something to use a clip of your voice for. Slime is everywhere? I don't know if I agree with that. Why would slime be everywhere? Are you the one putting slime everywhere? Is that why slime's everywhere? Is it you? You the one putting the slime everywhere? I've been seeing a lot of slime around these parts. I'm noticing. I'm noticing what you're up to. I'm seeing it. You're not fooling anybody. I know about you and your slime venture. Order some gack? What's gack? I don't know, like making sound effects yourself, it's not bad, but like some specific things where I need like a very specific sound effect, like for instance, like thunder rumbling or something. Making thunder rumbling sound is really, really difficult unless you have like a big sheet of aluminum. You have to be really creative to do Foley. You do. It's a lot of fun though. A sound effect or something? Porn is an option? I am confused about what we're talking about now. What is porn an option for? What are you using porn for when it comes to sound effects? What are you doing? I can't imagine it's legal. Whatever it is you're doing, it's not legal. I know that much. You breaking the law, Beat? You trying to get me arrested along with you? Trying to get me to be your partner in crime? It's not happening, man. I'm not going back in. Stream Dragon Ball Z abridged? Why would I stream Dragon Ball Z abridged? Wouldn't that like... I guess I could. It would just be like a reactionary video. I feel like people would be like... people would probably be frustrated listening to me just talk over Dragon Ball Z abridged. Then again, maybe people are frustrated about me talking over DJ Cutman right now. Who knows? Are you saying that like... Oh, I think I get what you're saying. You were saying like... You were saying like get the slime sound from porn. I see what you mean. I see what you mean there. That's... I don't know if I agree with doing that. I loved Dragon Ball Z abridged for so long. I still love it. It's still really good. At one point in my life, I could completely quote the entirety of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged series, episode 1. Delit? Did you hit the L instead of the O? It is funny. Dragon Ball Z Abridged is funny. The first few episodes are, like, kind of cringy now. But they're very dated. Their, like, sense of humor is very dated. And you can tell that it was a different time. Have you watched Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged? Are you talking to me or to Beat? Because, yeah, I've definitely watched it. Like I said, at one point I could literally quote the entire first episode, and I used to do that. And I had an ex-boyfriend who, like, I did it while we were dating or something. We were laying in bed, and I quoted, like, the whole thing, and he was like, oh, that's really hot, and I was like, why? What are you doing? It's my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh monster. That's a good question. I like Thousand Eyes Restrict. I really do like Thousand Eyes Restrict. And like, what's that? My favorite card was always Change of Heart. It's so good. Pot of Greed, what does it do? I need to know. Oh, just flying around? It's a just chatting stream. I'm not flying around. I'm glad that Legs is here. Hey Legs, what are you up to? I cannot tell what you're talking about, Beat. No, what if I did? I'd have to kill you. Oh, that's pretty bad indeed. What a confusing, like, list of sentences. You just finished Naked Gun 1? That's a good movie. I used to really, who's the main actor in Naked Gun? At one point, I watched, like, all of his movies. He's quoting Dragon Ball Z Abridged? Okay, that makes sense. You haven't watched Naked Gun in a long time, or Dragon Ball Z Abridged? Leslie Nielsen, that's it. I watched a lot of Leslie Nielsen's films a couple of years ago. I just like, I guess I don't know, I just went on a fucking Leslie Nielsen binge. Who's your favorite actor? This is Jetpack Joyride. You've never watched Dragon Ball Z Abridged? Have you ever watched the original Dragon Ball Z? You've never watched Dragon Ball? I'm not surprised. This is getting to the... Like, the world is getting to the point, I think, to where that's, like... That's pretty normal to have not watched Dragon Ball Z yet, you know? I think that's gonna be one of those things that... Like, I can't think of anybody who's in my family, really, who is younger than me, who has watched Dragon Ball Z. I showed Dragon Ball Z to my nephew, like, last year, and he was really into it, and it was adorable. Dragon Ball Z has too many episodes. You could always watch the new one. Kai? Oh, God, I'm burp. Oh. Okay. Never mind. I apparently can't talk. I'm just gonna burp in the middle of talking. Dragon Ball Z Kai is better. It really depends on what you want out of the show. If you, like... A lot of people would consider the filler of Dragon Ball Z to be, like... essential Dragon Ball Z stuff. You got to the point with the androids. Who else hates the Windows update? I still haven't seen it. I haven't seen anything about the Windows update. No one has heard of Dragon Ball Z Kai, but they have heard of Dragon Ball Z. That is just flatly not true. The stupid weather thing that pops up. I've noticed that it's down there. I haven't even checked and, like, looked at what it is. But I just clicked on it, and it says that the New York Times reported an hour ago that Biden is going to promote plan to reduce gun violence. So there you go. There's your breaking news. Live on the I'll review the discussion stream. I'll stream anything. Dragon Ball Z is nothing without a car driving episode. That and, like, the fake Namekian episodes. Those are pretty good. What is Dragon Ball X Kai? Dragon Ball Z Kai? Dragon Ball Z Kai is like it's a version of Dragon Ball Z where they put it in HD, they redrew a couple of things, and they cut out all the filler. I'll talk politics every time. Welcome to the podcast. That's a thing that actually happens. It's the same thing, but with extra scenes. No, it's not. If nothing else, they cut out scenes. They cut out entire episodes. There's like, I want to say they probably cut out like at least 70 episodes or something with Kai. Also, Dragon Ball Z is nothing without the Grand Tournament arc. Remember that shit? The one that was happening at the same time as the Great Saiyaman arc. So is it better then or worse because stuff is left out? It's worse. They leave out a lot of stuff for just exists for context and world building. And they pretty much stick to... They kind of stick to the, just what the manga does. But honestly, a lot of the charm of Dragon Ball Z is a lot of the non-canon stuff. Like Leg said, the car driving episode, the fake Namekians episode, all the Garlic Jr. stuff. There's tons of non-canon stuff that they cut that is really important to the experience, really. Yeah, like you said. Yeah, the infamous car episode, exactly. You mean non-manga? I don't know if they cut anything that was in the manga in Kai. I'd assume it's still canon. Like the car driving episode and stuff? The car driving episode stuff is still canon. Yeah, all of the filler is canon. The only stuff that isn't canon in Dragon Ball Z is the movies. That's mostly the put Wanny in a chair. You mean like this chair? This chair right over here? Is this a good enough chair? Would you like me to get a better chair? Yeah, the movies are... No, like a fancy sofa chair? Okay. So... You mean like this chair? Is this chair good? Is this what you want? Is this what the people want? They want giant chairs? Giant leather chairs? Let's put a little chair over, little chair action over here. Legs be like, it's weird, Wanny's standing up, and I'm like, fuck you. Wanny does what he wants. We gotta make up for no hot tub for the past few streams? Sure, we'll make up for the hot tub. We haven't done hot tub in a while. The reason I'm not doing anything too crazy right now is because, like, I've got a headache. And I don't feel very well. So I figured I'd just hang out and talk to you guys instead of, like, try to play a game at the same time. Put a glass of wine on the armrest. I'm not doing all this. What makes the... Why make them if they aren't canon? Seems kind of odd to do. You mean like the episodes and stuff? It was just to give Akira Toriyama time to work on the manga, but a lot of it is actually like good world building and stuff. Like, for instance, I don't think that the president of the world is ever mentioned in the manga, but skiddly bop and doodop. In the filler they go over him and stuff. And you get some cool stuff with Hercule and Pan and... Not Pan. Shit. Adele. Is that her name? The Bardock movies, etc. Yo, the tournament during Goku's afterlife. Yeah. All that stuff is cut out of Kai. None of that's in Kai. You could get text-based MMORPG stock footage maybe or something or other to do what? Just put in the background? That time that Gotenks killed Hitler. Want to become famous? Buy followers primes? Oh, there he is. It's bigfollows.com. Videl. Why'd they even call it Kai? They called it Kai because Kai is like shorthand for like Redux in Japan. Basically, you'll immediately get immediately people in Japan know that Kai is like Redux. Kai stands for basically like super. You want to become famous? You've got to pay a lot. That and the big difference between the regular show and Kai is the like redrawn stuff with like better coloring, things like that. That was the really big thing that they were trying to sell. Kai is generally considered by the fan base to be a lesser product though, because it lacks a lot of the artistic integrity of the original. But Redux doesn't mean super at all. Let me see what Kai means. Hold on. What does Kai mean in Japanese? It just means times. Weird. It's basically a way to say a counter for occurrences. So I guess Kai in this context would be like abridged. Find a picture of the Avengers cast and put it in the background. Then put a PNG of Edward Norton over Mark Ruffalo. What? Who's Mark Ruffalo? Wait, no, Mark Ruffalo is the Hulk. And then Edward Norton is also the Hulk. We have a purple alien. He must have some power. I hate to break it to you, but I'm particularly powerless as far as my race is concerned. I secrete the same kind of sticky liquid, but that's about where my powers end. Hey Pat, is it normal to stream and only talk to people in chat? Yes, it is. There's an entire category for it called just chatting. Edward Norton is the Hulk. Is that the difference? Is it Hulk and the Hulk? No, my race doesn't have guns. We have eyes instead. We use eyes. They shoot their eyes at each other like this. He's just better cast for the role. I really like Edward Norton. Oh yeah, that brings me back to what my other question was. Who's your favorite actor? Because my favorite actor is Kurt Russell. Easy. I really like Kurt Russell in practically everything he's in. I think he's a huge fucking silly face. And I basically love everything that he does. Definitely Johnny Depp. Really? I feel like a lot of people have Johnny Depp as their favorite actor. So you have bins of eyes that shoot more eyes. No, it's not like bins of eyes. It's just we shoot our eyes at each other. Like they go out like this, but they go further and then they go through the other person. And then the big thing is like if they can go into the chest. Well, never mind on that. I can't talk about that. That'd be giving away too much. Nicolas Cage for the meme. Johnny Depp was the best actor for Grindelwald. I love every time that something comes out of Beat's mouth, I just disagree with him. Like, I hated those Grindelwald movies. I like Nick Cage. Like, I like Nick Cage's indie stuff. Willem Dafoe is really good. I really like Willem Dafoe as an actor. He's a very talented individual. My favorite Nicolas Cage movie is probably that. Well, you know what? Hold on. That's another good question. What is your favorite Nicolas Cage movie? Mine is probably Lord of War. Wait, did the Five Nights at Freddy's movie Friendies? Five Nights at Freddy five. Did the Five Nights at Freddy's movie already come out? Okay, I have a problem. I agree. Drive Angry. What? Oh yeah, the Christian propaganda movies. I should do a video on Christian propaganda movies. Like God is Not Dead and all that stuff. It doesn't exist yet? Okay. I thought it might be out by now. The one with Nick Cage in The Rapture? What is that one called? I don't even remember what that one's called. It's like was it End of Days? Is that what it was called? You watch some of the Christian propaganda movies? I'd really like to watch some like Christian propaganda movies on stream or something. You have 730 points. Congratulations. That's almost enough to do some very basic things. Why would the movie be about a car salesman that gives money away after finding Jesus? Oh, Left Behind. I think that is the one, actually. Well, I'm gonna put the chat over to the other side of the screen. Because Left Behind was based on those books. The series that was called Left Behind. Right? Wasn't it? Wasn't there a series of books called Left Behind? Type in chat while the stream is occurring. I have no idea what you're talking about. I have no idea what you're saying. The peach scene from Face Off. Yes, the peach scene for Face Off is so good. I love Face Off so much. I was talking to like a girl at Walmart with Reed day before yesterday about Face Off, and I was saying I needed to come home and watch Face Off again. I love Face Off. Put this in the background. It says the man who uses DuckDuckGo. Oh yeah, that's some good stuff. I really like this. This is quality. This is quality imagery right here. Hold on. Legs is right. This needs to be here. This is important to the stream. Where did I download that to? I actually have no idea. Where did that go? Also, what file type is this? JFIF? The fuck, Legs? What is this? I can't put that on there, Legs. There's no such thing as a JFIF that can go on OBS. Oh, this one's better. You're right. Why are these JFIFs? I can't use JFIFs in Streamlabs. Got disconnected. Here's a website of sound effects. Oh, thank you. I am saving that. That is going on the soundbar. Oh, is this? Oh. Yay. Trending in Colombia sound effects, you guys. Check this out. Also, it's just a sound bar is all it is. It's like a giant sound bar as a website. Okay, now it doesn't want to load. Come on, website. Whatever, I'll give it a second. I have this friend at I didn't know you have a friend that's named O'Mary. I read that as I have a friend at work named O'Mary, and I was like, you have a job? I didn't know that. Yeah, look at that. Yay! Yay! It's a giant sound bar. Are you in a faction in Torn yet or not? I don't even play Torn, remember? I barely played it. The stream is finally funny. Now it's not. So, it does have sounds for almost everything, you're right. You guys are getting Discord messages. You're coming back to it for a video? Yeah, I'll probably do a full video on different... Like I said, I'll probably do, like, lots of text-based games for that video. And I'll probably do... I can't, man. The poster that you sent me isn't a... It's not a JPEG. It's not, like, a file type that I can use. Save it as a JPEG? Will it even let me? Maybe it will. Okay. There. Now we'll see. Now we shall see. Where is it? There it is. Yeah. That's important enough to be on screen all the time, right? Don't you think? That important enough to be here? We'll put it up on the wall like as if it's like my favorite movie poster or something. Like that. In the room. The Last Kids on Earth. That's what it... What? I don't know what that is. You have to point something out. Okay, point something out. You should at least cover as many aspects as possible, right? I don't know. I think I'm gonna go over like several different games and how they differ from one another or something. I'm gonna definitely start out with like Zork or something, like really old text-based games. That is not his body. You know that's not his body. There's no way that's his body. What was that? Yo. Now that is Nick Cage's body. The One True God, that's what the subreddit of Nick Cage is called. I really hope that at some point I have my own subreddit for, and it's just called something really stupid like that. Yeah, dude, they've done that like photoshopping people's faces onto like really like fit actors or like just fit models and stuff is what they're doing with those oh god, what's his name? The guy that used to be a famous like martial artist actor and now he's just Jean-Claude Van Damme. You can create your own subreddit? Yeah, but creating your own subreddit seems kind of like a shitty deal, right? Like, you gotta be a real asshole to create your own subreddit. Yeah, a lot of text-based games do have factions for clans and stuff. It's, I mean, that's not really a thing that stands out in games like that. Like, that's a generally included thing. I'm trying to think of one that doesn't have them, but the big stuff is like open world RPGs or games where they had to program in a lot of commands that you can use. You know, that kind of stuff. Hey, Jesus. Yeah, it's true. To compare them, you'd have to be in them, but more or less, I'd be comparing the aspects of them and what they have available to each other, and comparing them to each other. Like Zork doesn't have clans or anything because it's a one-player game. And then there's stuff like Liberal Crime Squad, that does, and it's still a one-player game. And the ways that those differ and the ways that they play and how they affect gameplay would be an interesting thing to go into, I think. Also, specifically for photoshopping people's heads onto, like, models and stuff, I've noticed that that's a really big thing when it comes to, like, Chinese posters and stuff. Hey, can you watch a future stream of mine? What do you mean? How am I gonna watch something that doesn't exist yet? Yeah, I saw that you pinged me a lot in Discord. I saw that. You pinged me 113 times. According to Discord. I'm deleting that message. Is that's just rude for everybody else. Remember what they did to Black Panther? I don't know anything about Black Panther. I never watched it. Anime Cubed. What are you sending me? What is this? Anime Cubed? Is this just another text-based adventure game? Oh my god. What the fuck is this? It's like knockoff Bleach. Bruh. It looks interesting. It does not look interesting. It looks strange, but it doesn't look interesting. The Chinese covered Chadwick Boseman's face with a Black Panther mask. I have no idea what that means. Like, I don't know what that means at all. Depends if you like animes or MMORPGs. Sure, or, you know, text-based MMORPGs, I guess. It means that black people don't sell in China. Well, you can't sell black people in America either. We made that illegal, remember? And yet you keep saying that Taiwan isn't a real country. I sure hope that... I don't know. I'm sure that slavery is illegal in China. I don't know. Let's look it up. Hey. Okay. Slavery illegal in China. Slavery was abolished as a legally recognized institution, included in the 1909 law fully enacted in 1910. Although the practice continued until at least 1949. So yeah, slavery's illegal. What is MSY? All of the new Star Wars posters had Finn removed too. Did they really? Why do the Chinese hate black people? What does that have to do with anything? He wasn't removed, he was shrunk? What? So instead of like having a black guy removed from the poster, they just made him a very tiny black guy? Put a picture of John Cena with a jar of Lao Gan Ma in the background. What is Lao Gan Ma? He was also moved way. So they just made him really tiny and moved him to the bottom of the picture. China has very few foreigners. I could see that. Like, I can't imagine too many people like want to live in China right now if they're American, but I'm sure that China's fine if you're Chinese or if you were born there or something. I'm sure they don't hate it. I don't know anything about China. The Chinese won't go see a movie that features black people in it. Is that true? You haven't seen it? What? What have I not seen? Put the John Cena Laugan Ma video on stream. I don't know what this is. Oh, I do know what this is. No, I'm not doing that. I do know what this is. I've seen that before. Bye, Beat. About the Chinese men being interrogated by the police? No, I don't think so. I think in China the air is polluted. The air is polluted everywhere. The air is polluted in America too. It's sad to watch. What is? Why did Beat spam me in the Discord so much? What could he have possibly wanted that bad to where he would ping me 113 times? From what I can tell, he just pinged me and he didn't say anything either. He just pinged me a bunch. Fucking 113 blocked messages, one of the best decisions of my life. Jesus. Burn. Annoyingly, I didn't save it, so I'm not sure if you could find it. I don't know. I mean, like, what would you even put in to find that meme? You think oh, did Crow Martini post it in the Discord? The worst part about this, too, is that each one of these, he pinged me each time individually. He didn't just put a whole bunch of pings in the, like, in the message. He pinged me each individually. It's like 113 individual messages. So it takes forever to delete them. I have to delete them one by one. I might actually like silence him on the Discord for this or something so he doesn't do this again, because it's just gonna get annoying. He's just gonna do it again. That's a pain. It is. It is a pain. I'm like, honestly, favorite Castlevania game? Symphony of the Night, easily. Is yours different? Ooh, favorite Mario game. What do you think? I wonder what chemicals Beat's brain produces to make him like this. Serotonin. Lots of serotonin. And dopamine. Big, happy dopamine drugs. I think my favorite Mario game is Sunshine. What about you guys? I want to say Sunshine just because I really like the world of Sunshine a lot. Mario Galaxy 2. I've still never understood the love for Galaxy 1 or 2. I just do not like them. Delfino Plaza cures depression. It sure does. Paper Mario? Really? You only played 3 games on the NES? It's so good. The NES has a lot of, like, good games. Mario Odyssey is pretty damn good. I'm missing out by playing Mario Galaxy 1 and 2. I just did not like Mario Galaxy. I don't like the spheroid mechanics. It's just annoying more than anything. Like, you fall off of them so easily. It's so frustrating. Oh my god. I saw the thumbnail of this, but I didn't recognize it as torture. Is that what this is? Is this a man being tortured or interrogated? What are they doing this for? They're he's complaining about the police. He got drunk and is complaining about the police. Hey man, don't be doing that. Like, I don't get why you would do something like that, drunk or not, if you lived in China. Like, you know that they're looking at what you say. Why would you, like, talk shit about the police in what is effectively a public forum? How stupid do you have to be to think that WeChat is private in any shape or form? I like how you like Delfino Plaza, but almost everyone hates Mario and are jerks. What? Does the camera in Mario 64 rotate automatically? I think it does, like slightly, but for the most part, you have to do it yourself with the C stick. I've been quoted saying I'd love to live in China. That never happened. I don't know what I would even want out of living in China. Yeah, I seem to remember the camera moving like by itself. It'll rotate around so that it faces behind Mario or faces in front of Mario, but I don't remember like ever I don't ever like paying much attention to it doing that though, because I mostly just use the C stick. The C stick and the C buttons are mainly the reason that I don't like Super Mario 64 as much as other people. Thoughts on Berserk? Berserk's amazing, man. I've got a Bailet in my car hanging from the rearview mirror, so if you ever see somebody with a Bailet hanging from the rearview mirror, it's me. What? Yeah, I think that's a problem with your emulator, man. The camera doesn't just flip-flop around like crazy. I played a good portion of Mario Galaxy. I just don't like the level design in Mario Galaxy a lot. Like, it's not a bad game. It's just not it's just not designed well from a camera standpoint and from a control standpoint. The big problem that I have with Mario Galaxy is the controls will change. If you get on like the bottom of a spheroid, then the controls will change in reverse, the same way that they do in Sonic Adventure 2 on Knuckles and Rouge stages. Mario Galaxy 2 is better than the first one, I'll give you that. Serious question, hit me with it, Legs. What do you want? If you were to sacrifice the Discord or the God Hand, what would you sacrifice us for? Probably to have a million subscribers. I'd sacrifice the entire Discord for 1 million subscribers. You're used to that because you've played it so much. Like, I don't mind anybody enjoying it. I get very frustrated with something like that that's so easily fixed. Like, God's sakes, just fix that one thing and the game's a lot better. Of course I'd kill you. What's your opinion on the genie lamps in Mario Party? Which Mario Party? The new one? Because I don't remember a genie lamp off the top of my head in Mario Party. You've always been good with the backwards controls. I just get really fucking frustrated. Like, I get really frustrated when the game does something that obviously stupid. Dude, just sacrifice Stamper for a measly 1 mil. I couldn't sacrifice Stamper for 1 million. Oh no, Stamper's in the Discord, isn't he? You know what? Yeah, Stamper would be okay with that. I could sacrifice Stamper for 1 million. He'd probably, his biggest complaint would probably be that he's worth more. That would definitely be his biggest complaint. The genie lamps are in all the games. I don't remember what they do. It's an item that takes you directly to a star. So it's like the golden pipe in the newest ones. I've never really enjoyed Mario Party as much as other people do. I feel like Mario Party is best at doing the mini games and worst at doing like the actual board game mechanics. It's basically Monopoly but with Mario characters, and Monopoly sucks. And I guess it's only a Monopoly in the sense that like it's almost completely random. There's no strategy to Mario Party. And what little strategy that there is like can be thrown out the window in the event that like a child plays it. But the candy? What candy? I really like in the new Mario Party, I really like the baseball minigame. The baseball minigame that you can get. That one's a lot of fun. There was candy in Mario Party 8. I'm not even sure if I played Mario Party 8. Like, you guys forget how old I am. I don't think I played a single Mario Party on the GameCube or on the N64. I mean, or on the Wii. I played the Mario Parties on the N64, and I played the Mario Party that just came out. The rest of them, I did not play. Someone made 2-hour-long videos for some Mario Party games about how to beat the odds. Yeah, I'm sure, because there's barely any strategy to Mario Party, and I don't really enjoy board games that don't rely on strategy, at least to some degree. I mean, the strategy of Mario Party is just get the best items at any given time, but you can also just get fucked out of absolutely anything in Mario Party at the drop of a hat. The GameCube ones are supposedly pretty good. Aren't the GameCube ones the one where they were in the car or something? I don't know if I would give any of the Mario Parties like a good rating. I'd probably give every single one of them a 5 or something. The car was 9 and 10. Okay. Like, the best property of Mario Party is not what the game is about. The best property of Mario Party is the mini games, and that has like almost no effect on the game itself. It's like they designed the game backwards. They came up with the board game idea and then had to find something for people to do that was fun. Review Jewish people? Pretty fucking epic. 10 out of 10. Hebrew, Shebrew, Weebrew, he knew. And he is obviously God. Also, what if Jewish people are Hebrew people, then what is a Shebrew? Okay, but does Shebrew not sound like a werewolf-esque monster or something? 50 clams have been deposited to your account. Posture check. Really? Okay. Ugh. Let me stretch my fucking ribs. Ugh. Ow! My back popped. Didn't feel good. You guys shouldn't do that. You know, I can posture myself. Thank you very much. Worst comedies that I've seen. Like worst to the point to where they're kind of funny in their own way. Or like worst as in like I just didn't enjoy it at all. Because White Chicks is pretty fucking bad. You did not drink gasoline. Don't lie to me. Holy shit, what is this music? You gotta do it? I don't want to do it. Do I have to do it? Hold on, I'll drink some gasoline. Hold on. Okay, I drank gasoline. I'm back. Unfunny? Like a comedy that just sucks? That's hard to answer because I'm not really the type of person to watch something if I'm going into it and know it's just going to be garbage. Nothing like immediately comes to mind is like, what's like the worst, just shitty garbage podcast? The Wrong Guys podcast. Thank you for subscribing on YouTube. The Paul Blarts are pretty bad. See, I never would have watched the Paul Blart movies. Like that's so bad that I'm not going to watch it because I can look at the poster and know I'm not going to have a good time. Drink orange juice after you brushed your teeth. Don't tell me to do that. I've done that a lot in my life. I've done that a lot recently. I'm a really big orange juice guy. I love orange juice. And I'll drink it after I brush my teeth to teach myself a lesson. Hold on, let's Google worst comedy movies. 100 worst comedies of all time. Let's see. I'm just gonna go to number 1. I'm just gonna go all the way to number 1. Number 1 is The Hottie and the Minotti from 2008. Never seen it. Like a lot of these, I'm not sure I would call comedies. Like they're saying Baby Geniuses, the 1999 movie, and I'm like, I mean, like I remember that, but I wouldn't call it a comedy. It's just like a flick for children to watch. Oh yeah, you know what? The ones that are this one's listing disaster movie, but a lot of those movies like Epic Movie and stuff, those are pretty fucking bad. Yeah, any parody from the 2000s. There you go. I bought one of those expensive bottles of 100% pressed orange juice, drank most of the bottle and threw it all up. That sucks. That's like a waste of good orange juice. Adam Sandler movies. I've never really liked an Adam Sandler movie, I don't think, besides Click. And that's like the general consensus, I think, is like, oh, Adam Sandler was good, Click, and then nothing else. Like I'm looking at all these movies and it's stuff like Meet the Spartans, disaster movie. Like it's all this stuff that I never would have watched in the first place. I'm too much of a fucking critic to really watch something and then like just fucking be like unless I'm really into it and I think that I'm gonna like hate it so bad that I'm gonna love it, then I probably won't watch it. The Emoji Movie's pretty damn bad, but I'm not sure I would call that a comedy movie. Like, the Emoji Movie is bad enough to where it's, like, actually just boring. The Master of Disguise is really fucking awful. Master of Disguise is just terrible. I don't know if you guys have ever seen it, because that came out in 2001, 2002? Oh my god, that's a good one. A Million Ways to Die in the West. That movie was really awful. I watched that one because somebody told me that it was bad, and I was like, okay, well, I mean, I guess I'll check it out and see what I think. And it sure was. It sure was really fucking bad. It was so boring. I'm still looking at like different, like, bad movies. I want to watch Delta Force, the one that has Larry the Cable Guy in it, where they go to Mexico instead of like the Middle East. You know what's one of the best comedies I've ever watched, though? The original Dumb and Dumber. Really fucking good. It's still good to this day. I really like that movie. I've watched it a million times. Some of the Medea movies are probably some of the worst comedies I've ever seen. Ralph the Movie Maker did a good review on it. On what? On Delta Force? Wait, you know what? You know what? I just thought of something. I watched Norm of the North. Does that count as a comedy? Because if that counts as a comedy, that is probably one of the most offensively terrible movies I've ever seen. That movie is just so not good that we watched the first one and the second one all in one sitting. Ratatouille? I never saw it. Your favorite comedy is probably Wayne's World? I've never seen it. Oh, ratatouilleing? Ratioing? I'm still trying to, like, look at this, like, list of comedy movies, and I'm like, dude, I have not seen, like, any of these, man. I have not seen... Oh, there's Paul Blart, number 59. It's a ripoff of what? Like, I don't watch a lot of, like, really fucking stupid movies. So, here's number 63 is Freddy Got Fingered. I would actually like to watch Freddy Got Fingered and see if I like it. I hear that Freddy Got Fingered is actually really funny. And, like, that people just didn't like it at, like, in the time that it was. Have you seen Rat Movie? I have not seen Rat Movie. Which Rat Movie are you speaking of? Please watch Rat Movie on YouTube. Oh my god, what is this? Ratatouilleing? Wait, oh god, I want to watch all these. What is this? What is this? Oh my god, the more movies like this section has so much cool stuff in it. We've got... Check this out, you guys. So we've got Ratatouilleing, Little Panda Fighter, What's Up, Plan B, An Ant's Life, and Chop Panda. Chop Kick Panda. We've also got A Car's Life, Spider's Web, A Pig's Tale, Little Bee, Life's a Jungle. Oh, I know something that I've watched that no one else has watched. I watched it with Will one time, and it is one of the worst movies I've ever seen, and it's fucking hilarious. It's called, The Secret of Anastasia, I want to say. If you guys want, we can watch the... Yes, it's called The Secret of Anastasia. It's a 1997 animated children's movie. And if you guys want, we can watch that right now. I've got it right here on YouTube. It is one of the worst films I've ever seen. It comes from a series called Princess Stories. Deft Beck, hey, I saw you on V. Hey, man, thank you for seeing me on Anywhere. Why did you see me on V? So this comes from a series. They also made a series called Prince Stories. And this company's entire thing, right, was ripping off Disney properties. Or just ripping off other properties in general. Rat Movie, Mystery of the Mayan Treasure. Is that what it's really called? I Hate Everything did a review on all of those. It's Disney ripoffs and DreamWorks ripoffs vibs. Did they really? Aww. I was hoping that that was like a very, like, that was very an only, like, me and my friends group thing. Will paid to roll the d20. Okay. Let's see what we got on the d20. It's gonna come up real quick. It's gonna launch in Unity first, because God knows. Where is the d20? There it is. What do we got? Roll, my child. We got a 9. What is in the 9s? What does 9 give us? Tell us a true fact. Okay. I want to see the animated Titanic movie that Nostalgia Critic reviewed. You know, the one with the rapping dog? That one's so good. That's by the same company, I think. Maradona is a great bad movie. I thought it was 6. That's not a 6. It's got the line at the bottom. The line's at the bottom. That's a 9. I'm sure you've heard of Jerma. It's one of his old videos. Oh, okay. I've never watched anything by Jerma. I don't really watch that many like famous YouTubers, you know? Like I was always more interested in doing the YouTube thing myself than watching a lot of like famous YouTubers. The only ones that I really watched that were like, oh, this is, you know, famous YouTubers are ones that I found when I was in like college or something I've just kept up with. He's dodging the question. What question? How you been doing, blockhead? Oh, I thought you were talking about me. I was like, don't call me a blockhead. The animated Titanic movie was made in Italy, I believe. Yeah, I think all of them were. How did I make my VTuber avatar? What do you mean? Same way everybody does, I guess. Oh, the true fact. A true fact about myself. Okay. Let's see. There's so many. What do you want a fact about? I'm not gonna say that out loud, Legs. I am not saying that out loud. What do you guys want a true fact about? There's 2 Italian Titanic animated movies. Are there really? Are either of them good? I get the feeling that the answer is no. Saying just a random true fact kind of feels like a cop-out. It's when, like, I'm a fact about my food tastes. Okay. I don't particularly like food a lot like other people do. So I don't really have, like, a favorite food or anything. Tell an embarrassing story. Were you a bottom or a top? See, some of these I feel like other people already know, so it's kind of a cop-out to answer that. I feel like Legs could answer the bottom or top question. The more famous one with the rapping dog is actually a ripoff of the insane one. Really? So it's a ripoff of a ripoff? Yeah, Legs is right. So I'm not gonna count that as my fact, since Legs already knows the answer to that. So, an embarrassing story. I'm trying to think of something like inherently, like significantly embarrassing. Mary Fan 664's Legs. Digging the massively vibey music playing right now. It's just some YouTube live stream of trap music with video games. Feliday? I'd watch that. I don't know what that is, but it sounds cool. I'd watch it. I'm trying to think of some, like, an embarrassing story in my life. Oh, I got one. When I was little one time, I went and I took a shit in our, like, middle hallway bathroom in the middle of my house. And then I ran into the living room and proudly proclaimed to my parents about how big my shit was. and that meant that I was growing really big and that I was becoming a big boy. And then after I had said everything, I realized that there was like a whole bunch of other people at the house that were my parents' friends. Like they're just hanging out with them. And I immediately like receded into embarrassment. I got so fucking embarrassed. Philaday is an animated murder mystery about cats. Wow, okay. That is not where I guess it's like Feli Day. That's a really embarrassing memory that I have, though. That's one of those ones where, like, I always go back and go, ah, Jesus. That is objective proof that you are a big boy when you brag about turd size. I was probably 6 or 7. I was indeed a very big boy. I did a very similar thing one time where I walked out from getting a bath and I had a shower robe on and I didn't know, but apparently my cock was hanging out from between the shower robe, like just completely like just hanging out, just flopping, just going back and forth while I walked. And I walked to my kitchen, which is like past the living room, and my parents were hanging out with their friends and my cock was just out, just flopping back and forth. And I was probably like 12 or something. I was like 11 or 12. I hadn't really hit puberty yet, but like still embarrassing for me to just literally walk around naked. Yeah, I was 28. You're right. I'm sorry. I lied. I wanted to divide the age in half. That happened to me. My fat hog was hanging out when I got out of the pool at a party. It's amazing, dude. How fat was your hog? 12 isn't half of 28. Fuck you, alright? Nobody asked you. You really like the Chrono Trigger video? Thank you. Nobody else did. It's only got like what, 200 views or something? A lot of those videos don't really have that many views. Then again, I mean, like, I don't really know how to promote myself or where to show my videos at or something. You happen to have a blessed hog? Send pics of your blessed hog to Legs so that he can measure it for me and then send me... He'll vet pictures of hogs for me. Put videos in subreddits? I can't do that. If you, like, put videos of your own in subreddits, then it gets deleted because Reddit has a global self-promotion rule. Ever played Chrono Cross? I have. Are you on Twitch? I am. I'm on Twitch. It's just www.twitch.tv/I'llReviewAnything. And there's less of a delay on there. You can post pictures of your hog on the Discord if you want. I won't stop you. I've done that in ones where they were appropriate and they were fine. I've tried before, but once people realize that my username on Reddit is the exact same thing as the channel username. Legs is right, that did happen once. I got banned from some subreddit for calling somebody a faggot in the comments. In my defense, he was a massive faggot, and it was really funny. And I wasn't even mad at him. I was just doing it for the joke. And the post wasn't getting any traction or anything. So I just kind of went, whatever. And then I just called him a faggot and then I got banned. You've never heard of that rule before? It's on almost every subreddit, dude. Go to any subreddit they've got. It's usually just something that says like global rule number 2 applies or something. I don't mind calling people a faggot because I'm gay. Like, I've always thought that the word faggot is hilarious. Calling people a faggot is really funny if they get really offended, if they get offended by it. Like, because it's like the stupidest word to get offended by. It doesn't even sound like it barely sounds like a real word. Being gay is pretty gay. Sure is. And we already discussed that I'm a bottom, so I'm like turbo gay. I'm a have any of you guys ever taken the Kinsey scale test? I will post it. Is there such a thing as a middle? It's just called a switch. If you're sincerely asking that, it's just called a switch. Hold on. I'm gonna get the Kinsey test so that you guys can take the Kinsey test and then tell me how much of a homosexual you are. This song is so good. I love Final Fantasy IX's music. I'm trying to find it. Jesus. Kinsey scale test. Not the Kinsey Institute. I'm trying to look for the one that I always use because it's very basic and not like a bloated JavaScript mess. This guy's website is called pnas.org. pnas.org. Okay, whatever. I guess we'll use the IDR Labs one. Because the IDR Labs one is okay. Here you go. What is a switch? A switch is somebody who's fine being top or bottom occasionally. Pride Month is over. Let the true colors show. That's right. The Switch is the Nintendo bottom. I don't know. Over the Hill. Pat has mod settings on. I don't have any mod settings on. This is as free as chat can be on Twitch. Anything else I can't actually turn off. So if you get banned or silenced or anything like that, it doesn't have anything to do with me. I've got as few restrictions on chat as possible. Listen to the music from Sigma Harmonics for the DS. What about Sugma Harmonics? It won't send the message? Oh, if you actually say faggot? Yeah, I don't think it'll actually send the message. There's no way to cure homosexual, I'm sorry. I'm afraid to report. Have I played Yume Nikki? Yeah, I've played Yume Nikki. I played it a long time ago, like back when it came out. So what, that was like 10 years ago now? Yeah, your message wasn't posted due to the conflicts with the channel's moderation settings. That's correct. That is technically the reason. But the moderation settings, like, they go from like heavy to light. You can't turn them off. So they're on light. How do you become more gay than you currently already are? Easy. Just spend more time with me. I think he's on Twitch. Should ask for link. It's just www.twitch.tv/I'llReviewAnything. In 2004? Yeah, man. Was that long ago? Did Yume Nikki come out that long ago? I guess I was a teenager. Yeah. I am bi. I'm not gay. I have literally no preference. It makes no difference to me. That's why I was bringing up the Kinsey scale. The Kinsey scale tells you how gay you are. I'm a 3. Same. I'm also a 3. Perfectly balanced as all things should be. 2009 is when it was translated. That's probably when I played it. Legs literally found out he was gay in the Discord like 2 months ago or something. He was like, What was it you said? You were like, I wouldn't fuck a dude unless they looked enough like a girl, and I was like, really? That's your... So that's your qualification, huh? They just have to look pretty? Basically, your qualification is, I wouldn't fuck a guy unless they're pretty. You scored a 4? Nice, Uncle Tony Bad Touch. On my more gay days, I score a 4. I'm not gay, I like femboys. What did you get on the Kenzie legs? What kind of guy do I like? I like really tall, slender, blonde-headed boys. Like the taller and slender, I like lanky, blonde-headed guys. You got a 1? Haha. What's the gay quiz? Here, I'll post it again.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Thank you for following Ruxer741. Welcome to the chat. I don't think I've talked to you yet. Take the Kinsey and tell me how gay you are. You scored a 420. Whoa, dude. Heck yeah, dude. Fucking weed, dude. I do like that's what everybody says when I tell them I like tall blonde boys. Everybody's like, oh, so you like Aryan boys, you fucking Nazi. And I'm like, I can't. What? I'm always like, what, do you not like tall, sexy, blonde-headed boys? Most recently, the mayor of a town, like nearby, like a couple of, well, I guess it's not nearby, it's like 40 miles away. It's a good amount of miles away. But there was this big deal that this guy got elected mayor, right? And I saw a picture of him, and he's just this really tall, like blonde-headed guy who's like 50 but looks like absolutely so hot for a 50-year-old. Not only that, he used to be like a football player, and he's just like in good shape and stuff, and I was like, oh god. Why am I turned on by this, like, blonde-headed 50-year-old man? I do like blonde preppy boys. Blonde preppy boys are cute, though. Because they're always such, like, cunts. I don't know. You always feel like you can change them. Also, they'll tease you. And that's always hot. So you're like Tyler, the Creator. That's right. Except for Tyler, the Creator's straight. So there's that. I checked both questions with I exclusively have conversations and form bonds with the same sex. Really? I'm quite literally tall, blonde, and a boy, but my hair isn't long anymore. You don't have to have long hair. Long hair blonde boys aren't nearly as hot as short hair blonde boys. I never watched Durarara. Wait, no, I'm thinking of like... wait, did I watch Durarara? I'm Zero. You don't talk to women at all. Women, Zero's like completely straight. IRA's... You can't call me IRA, that's the Irish Republican Army. But I do support the Republic of Ireland. I begrudgingly talk to women. That's good. I do, yeah, like a tennis player from the 1980s sports movie, that is basically my perfect type. What do you think about Roy from Yeek? I think he doesn't have any fucking lines on his body, and he needs more fucking outlines. I think his art is garbage. He looks so bad. Oh yeah, you're right. I'm thinking of Dorohedoro. Doritos, that's right. You're a 4? Oh, Ruxer, welcome to the gay club. Like I said, on particularly gay days, I am also a 4. If I'm just not feeling women that day, I'm just like, I don't know, who wants to sleep with women? That's one of those moods that straight people don't really understand. Sometimes you just go, I really would prefer a guy. Or at least a woman who acts like a guy. That's the real bonus for my wife. She is woman, but she acts basically exactly like a man. If you're not feeling women, badoom-ch. Hold on, I think I've got the perfect badoom-chush. Hold on. You know, like, oh shit, like when you're not feeling women, there you go.
My name is Jeff.
There we go. You know, like that. Gay score is kind of like a credit score. It's like a social credit score in China. You know, the more gay you are, the better you get around. You need to fuck a woman so you can lower your gay score? Probably. It would lower your gay score at least a little bit. Did you have a straight girl best friend in high school? I did. She's dead now. She got hit by a drunk driver. Her name was Charity. But yeah, I feel you. So much effort. I'm lazy as fuck. Funny is back on the menu, boys. There you go. One of these buttons on this sound bar is just called female orgasm. You guys want to figure out what that is? Because I have no idea what that is. Like, I recognize most of these. You know exactly what it is? Let's figure it out. Ah, okay, I get it. Why not just name it something specific? Like, why not actually just have it called Rickroll? Well, I'm a fucking one. Well, aren't you a fucking...
Surprise, motherfucker.
One gang. Being a one just basically means, like, I'm straight. But if a guy is pretty enough, you know, I'll fuck a guy if I don't know that it's a guy. And if I found out that it was a guy somewhere in the middle of me fucking him, I'd just be like, well, can you turn back around? Female orgasm.wave is just a silent sound effect, is it? What were you, right legs? Was the female orgasm gonna be just rickrolled? If I do some mental gymnastics, why is Melly? I mean, you're gonna have to do some mental gymnastics to even get a girl in bed anyways, so you might as well do some mental gymnastics and just fuck a guy. A mouth is a mouth, sir. That's a little bit too loose. A hole is a hole. An eye for an eye, a mouth for a mouth. I'm looking at all of these sound effects that he sent me. There's apparently trending buttons. Let's see what's trending. So like the most trending in the United States right now is just the bruh button, of course. And then the Vine boom sound. What is the Vine boom sound? That? Eh, who cares? Of course, several of them are just fart buttons. Oh, you guys might want to get on your Discord and check that. 245.wave. Let's see what this one is. This one's just called fart with reverb. That is exactly what that is, isn't it? It really sells it when you can hear me click. Fuck you. One's called Ear Rape Girl Moans. That is definitely what that is. What's my favorite Pringles flavor? Okay, first off, before we talk about Pringles, what's your favorite chip flavor? And second of all, I like just general Pringles, man. If I'm going to be eating Pringles, just give me normal Pringles, you know? So many people say kettle chips. My dad has a story about a guy that farted out of his dick. Reddit has this really funny story where this guy farted out of his dick because he didn't know what a fucking he didn't know what an erection was. He saw some porn when he was a kid, thought that an erection was when you fill your penis with air, so he went and got the bike pump from his garage, put it in his dick, basically sounded his dick with the bike pump, and then filled his bladder up with air. And he said it was so painful, and the only thing he could do was try to pee. He felt like he needed to pee so bad, and he was just farting out of his dick for at least like 5 minutes. He said it was so painful, and he's really lucky he didn't damage his bladder too. He's really lucky. That's a very famous Reddit story that I'm sure some of you have heard before. Speaking of air horns, reminder that men can lactate? Absolutely. Wait, what is Taco Bell bong? What is this? Oh, okay. It's just the bong. What's the nut button?
Nut.
Oh, it just says nut.
Nut. Nut. Nut. Nut. Nut.
I like that one. They can't have big old jugs like chicks do. Excuse me, I definitely do. All right. I've at least got an A cup going over here. How does that happen? Yo ho ho, they took a bite of gum gum. Breaking news, Gamer 1984 due to streaming Persona 5? My god. Everybody stop watching the stream and go watch Gamer 1984 dude. That guy's probably just, let's be honest, that guy's probably best quality is that he can dance. He's a very good dancer. For those of you who don't know who this guy is, he's actually, he's a damn good dancer. He's just some random streamer that we found who, what did we find him from, Legs? Was it, he posted something mean on the Pro Jared interview? Is that what it was? That's all leave, be a funny. Have you seen Serial Experiments Lane? Yeah, I have. My favorite was the Frosted Flakes episode. He harassed me on Twitter. Oh yeah, he did. He sent me like, yeah, that's what it was. He didn't send for Holly. He sent for his ex-wife, not Holly. Holly's his girlfriend. Shit, what's her name? I almost said Heather. Anyways, Heidi. He sent for Heidi. And yeah, he just like sent me, he just spammed all my stuff on Twitter because he said that I was, what did he say? I was supporting like a rapist or something. I don't remember. I was supporting a cheater and a rapist or some shit. It was really funny. He's a very special individual. Ooh, I want to do a review of Metal Arms. I really do want to do a fucking review of Metal Arms. I've heard it's so good. Mandalore did a review on it too. I feel like I should avoid doing reviews that Mandalore's done, though, since he and I are friends. So, like, because that's like stepping on each other's, like, toes, right? Like, at that point, it's just like, hey, I know you already did a video on this, but I'm gonna do one too? I don't know. Who the fuck is Heidi? It's his ex-wife. What's... Heidi Naubenbauer. Oh, her name's O'Farrell. Here she be. Yo, here she be a picture of her. I've never met a single person up until we talked to Stamper who had played Metal Arms. Really? Is it because of how rare it is? Metal Arms is really expensive too. Now, isn't that? I remember it was on the Xbox, and that I could never find a copy. Let me see how much it is on eBay. I wouldn't mind getting the GameCube one though. Oh, dude, it's like $40 without the case. Do you have a power of God and anime on your side? Of course I do. Like, well, actually, you know what? I guess not. I've got the power of God, but the power of anime is probably pretty reserved for somebody else. Because if that new video that I just put out tells me anything, the power of anime is kind of reserved for people who don't get DMCA'd like Gigak and shit. No, you're thinking no. You're not, that's not Metal Arms. You're thinking of the Xbox game Metal Vulcan? Vulcan? What was it called? It's called ah, shit. Somebody's already said it with huge Steel Battalion. That's what it was. One of these days, dude, Steel Battalion, if I ever get anything, if I ever get to make anything out of working on YouTube and doing Twitch, Steel Battalion will be a thing that I actually order and like play and review. Other good PS2 imports that aren't expensive. Code Age Commanders, Autostaz, Mawaza, TV DJ, Dance Summit 2001. Dude, I don't recognize any of those. And I'm big on like just like getting random PS2 games from the store and then bringing them home and playing them. I got my copy of Metal Arms from fucking FYE. That business went to shit 2 years afterwards. Yeah, I found an FYE in Atlanta, Georgia when me and Kira went on our anniversary. And I was like, holy shit, an FYE. Can you request an anime review? Absolutely, you can always request any review. I don't know if I'll get to it, but, I mean, you can always request it. Just go on the puzzle or RPG section to GameFAQs and filter by Japan only. Yeah. I don't really want to play anything that's like Japan only, though. Are there any FYE stores still around? I mean, they're basically just Hot Topic. Yeah, okay. Deft said it. Yeah, they're basically just Hot Topic now. I really enjoyed FYE because it had all that hentai in it. It was like the only store within 100 miles of me where I could go and get anime. A review win. What is this? Oh, Wallace per hour? Yeah, I'm not gonna review Wallace per hour. I think that guy hates me. I'm pretty sure that guy does not like me at all. Yeah, you can request it here. You can request it on the Discord. You can request it anywhere. Least favorite animes. Hold on, I'll pull up the spreadsheet. Hold on. Let me pull up my legitimate spreadsheet of animes here and filter by score. Jesus, this is taking forever. Okay, the three that I have as the lowest is Koku Haku, Twinkle Nora Rock Me, and Tenko Denzai Skelter Haven. Those are the ones that I actually have listed as a 1. You have a friend who worked as a manager at FYE 10 years ago? Kira, my wife's got a ex-boyfriend who was a manager at FYE, I think. Why does he hate me? I think like he thinks I'm annoying, I think. He said it drove him crazy. I don't doubt that. FYE is probably frustrating to work at. Can you send me a letter with your request to my P.O. box? I don't have a P.O. box, Legs, but if I did, you know I would let you. Justin Bieber on loop? What? How would he think that, though? I don't know. Like, I've gone to his, like, Discord before, and I've messaged him on Twitter, and, you know, I've talked to him before, and he's never responded. No, I always just got the feeling that he didn't really like me at all. It's Rain the Conqueror? What? I feel like I know this. Oh, yeah, Rain. Yes, I watched this, like, as a kid. I barely remember it. I remember it being really bad. It was in, like, 96, 97? I watched it at an ex-girlfriend's house. And I remember it just being fucking awful. Did you talk to him in the Discord before it blew up? Did it blow up? I didn't know it blew up. Oh, the music they played in the store? Yeah, I do not doubt that. Like, just whatever is the most famous right now, playing on loop. Is it funny? I'd love to watch it. If you get in the Discord and just remind me enough. Hello, Aaron. Reminding me about different dumb shit to review is like the best way to get me to do it. Like, for instance, Blockhead has not stopped reminding me about Kingdom of Loathing, and like that's probably gonna be like a somewhat soonish video because of that, because I can never forget about it, and I'll just be like, oh yeah, people want me to do this, and so I'll start working on it like whenever I, you know, get in that creative mood. Whenever somebody just reminds me, like all the time. I should go to sleep now since I have a doctor's appointment in 5 hours. Good night, Legs. Have a good night. Can you have a link to the Discord? Absolutely. You should be able to find it in the description below if you're on YouTube, or there's a link to it in the About section on Twitch. And Blockhead's got you one there, too. How's Kira doing? I don't know. I mean, she's better than she was. It's hard to say. I mean, just coming out of surgery like that is like, you know, she's gonna not be able to eat like normally until like 6 months from now. I found a YouTube channel called Junkyard Joust, and a guy literally plays with Hot Wheels, but it's so dope for no reason. I'm kind of into that. Link me that on Discord. I'm kind of into that. He has 2 seasons of it, of him playing with Hot Wheels. Remember when we watched the Hot Wheels movie on Twitch? That was a good stream. Will you need that? Will you need what? Oh. Will, as in Will, the name of the person. I was so confused for a second. You been too busy working to go to streams? Where have you been working at? Our one and only snake oiler? That's true. It really depends on if you have another snake oiler, then he's not that important. But, you know, if you don't, then he is your one and only, and you should treasure that. He's a good friend. God, I want to watch this Reign the Conqueror show now. Like, I want to know how much of this I remember. What studio did this? I seem to remember it being like it's not even like an actual anime, is it? It is. It's Madhouse. That's right. That's how I remember it so much. It's animated by Madhouse. So that means it's probably animated fucking amazingly. Madhouse is such a good animation studio. I'm sending it to the Discord now. He does like official commentary on it. What? Really? Like official commentary of Hot Wheels? It seems like such a strange thing to have official commentary of. The newspaper, and you're doing another internship for the Water Resource Center in training. Jesus, man, you must be busy. It's a treasure. I believe it. I have not like. Oh, it came on Cartoon Network, apparently. Maybe that's where I watched it. And they made a movie out of it in 2000. Still done by Madhouse, too. Can you send a drawing you did on the Discord? Absolutely. You, like, the Discord has, like, what, 2 rules? There's a lot you can do on the Discord. We're probably going to have to make a no spamming rule, though. Because I feel like people... don't, like, really care about, like, spamming me or not. I feel like it's going to be, like, really annoying to other people. It doesn't really annoy me that much if somebody spams me. But it's probably going to be annoying to other people if people spam me. There's tits in the intro? Well, now you've got me hooked. Now there's no way I can do anything else except for watch it. Yeah, tits. Awooga! Ah! Ah, tits, you say? Ah! A mentor brought me coffee today and gave me advice. That's adorable. My boss has been gone from work since last Wednesday, and he comes back the day after tomorrow. So work has just been kind of like relaxing with nobody like fucking with me for like forever. And I'm really annoyed that he's going to be coming back, even though it's just his job and that's what he does, you know? Like, it's not his fault, but it's so chill to not have like your boss at work and just be able to work without supervision. I work really well without supervision, though. I do. I will just straight up do my job and everything and not like, not slack off and stuff. But still. Is it like the medieval version of that game? What? Shim. Hey, Shim's back. What are you watching, Shim? Oh, Left Behind, the Nicolas Cage movie? You don't recognize the Nicolas Cage movie? Shim, you're so late. It's like, it's about, we got 8 more minutes in the stream, Shim. Shim, what's your favorite Nicolas Cage movie? Hurry, tell me. I must know. Aaron, you too. What's your favorite Nicolas Cage movie? Have I ever watched Over the Garden Wall? I have. Actually, Over the Garden Wall was what originally started this channel. I watched it with my friends, and I didn't like it. And everybody else, you know, loved it. And I was like... And I couldn't, like, concisely tell them why I didn't really care about it or like it in, you know, a concise and, like, immediate way. So I was like, I'll just make a video out of it. You haven't seen any Nicolas Cage movie? How have you managed to do that? You've never seen a single movie with Nicolas Cage in it? But they both loved it. And I was just kind of like, whatever. It's just, you know, whimsical cartoon show, right? It's got a lot of good things about it. It's got a lot of, you know, annoyingly whimsical shit about it. And I just didn't like it as much as everybody else did. And I felt really weird and like out of place. And we actually, before we decided to not show our faces on YouTube, we recorded this video of all of us sitting on the couch, like in front of a green screen, going over each episode and like why we didn't like each episode and why we did like each episode and what we liked about it and what we didn't. And that was like going to be the first I'll Review Anything video. Was just going to be us sitting there in a very like Red Letter Media style thing. You've seen... Wait, is Nick Cage in Spider-Man Enter the Spider-Verse?
Son, where'd you find this?
Hey, Shem Knight, thanks for following. I didn't know that you weren't already following. I thought you were. Or did you follow on YouTube or something? A Color Out of Space? The Lovecraft bit? The Lovecraft thing? Oh, it was a YouTube sub. You interviewed 5 people today? That's awesome, dude. I don't know how you get 5 interviews in a day. Unless I guess they're shorter interviews. Well, the YouTube stuff is definitely more of my main bag. I don't really... I guess I stream a lot, but I wouldn't say that it's like my main focus of the channel. It's definitely... It's definitely getting to be more of my main focus, though. Now that we've got, like... I don't know, we've got, what, probably almost 200 followers or something now on Twitch. So now I can kind of just, like, get on Twitch and then... like, if I get on Twitch, there's a good chance that, like, at least 3 or 4 people will be here in chat. And that's, like, you know, that's really good. I've never had a channel thing like that where if I went live, then at least like 4 people would show up. Oh, dude, you're doing pressure cleaning company? That sounds so chill. I ping and usually remind you. I make sure to ping out every time that I'm going to be going live, and I feel like I bother people pinging them on the Discord. Because I'll always do an @ everyone, and then people will leave the Discord. And it always makes me feel bad. Yeah, dude, bug me to review Rain. Make sure you do that, or I won't do it. The company is called Perfect Pressure. Couldn't you call it Under Pressure? Under Perfect Pressure? Why'd you interview people at a hospital? Pressure cleaning does slap. I follow the, I follow that, like, subreddit that's pressure washing porn or whatever. What's the best way to do that, respectfully? Just, fucking, I don't know. Just, I'm always in the Discord, man. Just ping me and say, review Rain or something. Or, have you watched Rain yet or something? Perfect Pressure does sound dope. Ed's World? I've never watched Ed's World. Life has many doors though, Ed boy. What did you find out about your health coverage for low-income people? Thank you for following, Flavorful. Review Rain or your mother dies in her sleep tonight. Yeah, you should do that. That would actually be really funny. That would probably get me to do it. Welcome to the stream, Flavorful. Talk to me. Tell me which one your favorite Nick Cage movie is. You should watch this on stream. What is it? Let us check. Ed's World Moving Targets? What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? Why would I... Is this like a... Like an animate... It's like an animation channel? No, I would not... I want to do my best to not like review other YouTube channels until I'm at least big enough to where it'll be funny to like make jokes about them. Mandy by far? What? Mandy? Is that a Nicolas Cage movie? Oh yeah, this movie. I wanted to watch this. I heard this one was actually really good. Is it actually as good as people say? I really, like I said, I really like Lord of War. The hospital will cover 25 to 100% of the cost depending on someone's income. Dang, that's good. That's a really good hospital. We don't get that kind of stuff here. How big? I probably don't want to do like reviews of other YouTube channels until I've got like at least 100,000 subs or something, right? Because it just feels like I'm just some small YouTuber punching up, you know, like at that point. And I guess that's what the channel's been about for a while now. I mean, like interviewing Mandalore, interviewing Stamper, talking to all these people who are, you know, have massive followings in comparison to me has definitely been punching up. But it just seems like it would be really rude to like do reviews of other channels. The only one that I wanted to do that I was like okay with doing a review of was Max Mofo and Anything's for Views' show Cold Ones. I actually did think about doing that, and I contacted them about that actually and said like, hey, I'd like to do a video recommending your show, and I was just like, hey, can I get in contact with somebody from the production and talk to them about the production so that I'll have more information when I make the video? And I haven't got anything back from it. How'd you get his phone number? He just asked, man. You found me through the Mandalore interview? I feel like a lot of people find me through the Mandalore interview. Can I say Vampire's Kiss? What? Oh, Mandy leans a lot on psychedelic imagery and sort of 80s metal aesthetics. That's cool, though. I haven't seen anything like that in a while. Is Vampire's Kiss a Nicolas Cage movie? Is that why you said Vampire's Kiss? Yeah, Stamper's on the Discord. He's like never on Discord either unless he has to work for it though. I just email Stamper if I ever want to get in touch with him. Because he's pretty good at checking his email. Vampire's Kiss is a Nicolas Cage movie? Okay. Guess how many dollars per month your rent is. Is it an actual apartment complex, or is it like a dorm room? Because if it's like a dorm room, I'm gonna say cheaper. Can we have a Nick Cage movie night? Absolutely. That'd be fun to do. We could do that in the Discord and just watch Nicolas Cage movies together. If it's an actual apartment complex, I'm going to say $1,400 a month. Okay, actual apartment complex. Answer's $1,400 a month. I'm gonna guess 1,400. Yeah, I heard that you guys talked for a while. I had to go to sleep. I had to get up in the morning. 2 bed, 1 bath. Yeah, I'm still gonna say $1,400, man. Yeah, Stamper's chill. I worry that I bother him sometimes though, or like that, you know, he's not having fun or anything like that. I get really nervous with fucking like entertainment anxiety. It's $340 for you and you split it with your roommate? What? So what, it's like 780? No, 680? Your apartment rent is just under $700? Do you live in a crack house? How'd you get such a good deal? I hope Stamper doesn't get annoyed with me. I really like Stamper. I really like talking to people in general. As you can tell, for the past 2 hours, I've literally just been sitting here talking. I don't mind talking to people. I really enjoy talking to people. But I think it's just because Stamper is... when it comes to that kind of stuff, I just rely on him having a good time, you know? Like, I have to rely on him having a good time or he's not going to come back on the show or anything. That is some damn cheap rent, Aaron. You are right. That is some extremely cheap rent. He must like doing it? I hope so. Well, guys, it's 9:05. I gotta go to sleep. I gotta get up and go to work in the morning. Sadness. But it's gotta happen. I know we said that we'd make up for the hot tub thing, but we're not gonna make up for the hot tub thing tonight because I just talked right through all of my time through hot tub time. I talked right through it and forgot all about doing hot tub stuff. I didn't even look down until it was 9:05. I was planning to be like, all right, it's 8:50. Let's do hot tub stuff. And then it wasn't, we didn't have any time left. Can you rename the scream booth to the cream booth? Absolutely. I'm doing that right now. Hold on. Before we do anything, we're renaming the scream booth to the cream booth. Edit channel. The cream booth. Blip. I'm gonna blame Stamper for that. I'm just gonna tell fucking Stamper that he's digging into my mind. So that makes the rent even cheaper than if it was like Idaho. Yeah, I mean that's $700 is like around the price of like an apartment in Mississippi. So I have no idea how you're getting such like a cheap apartment. I have no idea. Let's raid somebody. You know what? We never raid anybody. Let's go raid somebody. Who's streaming right now? Let me see if there's anybody that I follow streaming right now that we can raid. Yeah, we got Matt CMGYT is streaming. We can stream. We can. Yep. Stream manager. Shit. I don't remember how to do all this stuff. Why does all of this have to be so hard? You guys, why does it have to suck being a Twitch streamer? It's so hard. It's so difficult. Nobody loves you. Everybody hates you. It's not fun or funny, and you don't get to have fun. People just scream at you and tell you what a piece of shit you are all day. I'm kidding. I love doing these streams. Okay. Here we go. Matt CMGYT. We're gonna raid Matt, and then I would tell him how much Mario Galaxy sucks. All right, we're raiding in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Matt CMGYT. All right, where is he? Where's my boy?